So I just arrived at Arna Health for my infusion. I always dress up when I go for my infusions. I want to be fabulous when I go. I want to feel good and I want to look good. I don't want to look all depressed and macabre like some of the people that go to get their infusions, whether it's chemo or whatever, because you know the infusion center is a combination and they are calling me. Hey y'all, Luna popping in for my monthly Benlysta infusion. They called me back so quickly I didn't have time to finish that previous video, so I apologize for the abrupt departure, but they were able to get my IV started. It took 2 sticks and 2 different nurses. The initial nurse, she just didn't do a very good job of respecting my requests and instruction. I guess perhaps, you know, we're the patient, we don't know. That was the kind of energy she was giving off. And it was very pleasant, and I said, well, this is generally doesn't work here. I even showed her a picture of where they got me last time for reference, and I said, this is the spot that normally works. And she proceeded to stick me in a very painful spot. It was painful upon entry, and it was painful when she removed it, and it's still painful 30 minutes later. So once I saw she was attempting to do it again and she still wasn't listening, I politely declined and requested the nurse that I had last month, who got me on 1 stick, because we have a rapport, because she was there when there was a group of nurses trying to get my IV started in May, after I had infiltrated. Right as soon as the medicine hit my vein, I infiltrated and they had to take it out. So I allowed them to stick me between 7 to 9 times in order to get that IV started, just so I wouldn't waste that medication. I understand that how expensive that medication is, and I was just mindful of that. And I thought if I could just endure a little more, I believe that would work. And it did work, and I was able to complete my infusion. But it was torturous. It was barbaric. It was so painful. I was so sore for days. It took me days to recover from that. But having said that, that particular nurse should have been just mindful and considerate, and she wasn't. And I respectfully requested someone else, the lady who got me last time, who was there among that team. Not only was she there among that team, she was at a previous location much closer to my home that they kicked me out of because of my difficulty getting my IV started, because at that location the medication comes pre-mixed. Now I'm at the location in Scottsdale where they will not mix my medication. This is the main location. They will not mix my medication until my IV gets started, which makes my procedure even longer, because if they have difficulty getting it started, say it takes an hour, and it has. Say it takes an hour. Now I have to wait for them to call down and get my meds mixed and to come up before they start. I've already been waiting about 40 minutes now. So, just to give you a peek in the life of a person who gets infusions and who has uncooperative veins. I'll tell you about my port situation in the next video. because I know many of you are probably saying, well, why don't you have a port? This video is already getting long, so this video is already long. So I don't know how to edit, so you're gonna get it just like this. Sorry. But I'll talk about my port experience in another video. Still waiting for my meds. It is 20 minutes to 11 or to 12. Wait a minute, I can't see that far, guys. Yeah, it's 20 minutes to 12. Let's see how long it takes to get my meds. Hey, tribe. I'm gonna pop you in for my Benlysta infusion. So it is now just a few minutes after 12. I have begun my Benlysta. You see that? That's my Benlysta. And I am all tethered to the IV. So my appointment, it was 10:30. I was checked in at 10:45. So from 10:45 until 11:45 is how long it took before my meds were, I think, no, to 11:50. So from 10:45 until 11:50 was the amount of time it took for my meds to start. So from here, it's 90 minutes. So I should be done by 1:30. I should be ready to go. I should be up and out of here. And the glove situation, you might be wondering. Ray knows. If you know, you know.